Okay. Next part. Next part of this video, which is it is the freaking, hold on, let me make sure my video worked. Got good. Okay, good. Just making sure. All right, next is perks. First off, time to grow up, top tier perk. Always run this. Always run this. You get hit, that's 3 seconds of more speed boost. Always run it. Always run it. Pacifist, bottom tier. Trash. Trash. Very much, you barely notice it. You very minimally notice it. You minimally notice pacifist. The gen speed gets decreased while your healing speed gets increased. You don't need that. I'm gonna be honest. You don't need that. You don't need that. Also, I need to bring up some of the perks because I'm gonna have to like reread a lot of the perks. So forgive me while I do that. So next is Don't Lose Hope, which I believe is endgame heals. It's a mid tier. Endgame healing, it's extremely fast. So once endgame happens and you're going against, if your people are injured, just heal up and then you waste no time healing. You waste no time healing, and it gives you more survivability towards endgame because you know the killer is about to be just on exits. So as long as you have a hit, you don't have to worry about people getting hooked. So that is very good to have, especially in endgame. But it's only towards endgame. Only towards endgame. So honestly, I'm gonna put him at low tier. Put it low tier because that's all it's really good for. It's not really good for much else, if I'm being completely honest. Next is Hard to Fall. It's simple, but good. High tier. You stun the killer anyway, you get speed boost. It doesn't work when you're winded though. So do not run it with auditory warning. Do not run it with auditory warning. Okay? Bad idea. If you're running a winded perk, just run this by itself. Next is Faster Together. It's very honestly unnoticeable. I'll be honest, very unnoticeable. It sometimes helps, but honestly, it's bottom tier. It's kind of a waste of a perk slot. It's doesn't really help much. It's just it's not really that good. As well as Left Behind, end game perk, not that good. Doesn't do anything basically. Uh, so yeah. Next is Helping Hand. Helping Hand is also a top tier. Very good. Always run this because when you hook, that's 50% heal, and you do spend way less time healing. Hook them, heal. You start healing for like 10 seconds, maybe less. Boom, get moving. Simple. Very good. Gets to the point. Next is On My Own. It is very good endgame perk. Probably the best endgame perk right now. I would say it's a if it just for the perk itself being an endgame. If you're dealing with a killer that is very good and stuff, and your team is trash, run this perk because after they all die, the gates get open extremely fast, 60% faster, and you see the killer's aura for 5 seconds. So you know when to open gates or not. It's very good end game perk. But that's all it is, end game perk. So it's mid tier, high tier, mid to high tier. But I'm putting in high tier because for an end game perk, it is the best end game perk. Next is Good Fortune or High Karma. Make sure you don't die first, so you get value off of this. So for the beginning of the game, you want to stay very much hidden. You don't want to get into any chase or anything like that, because then this perk will be completely useless. But if you do get some value, you don't have to worry about your first unhook, which is very good. But the downsides are it's just for the first hook. And if you're going against a killer, that's just very good and it's kind of hard to avoid, then it's mid tier. Mid tier. It's clutch perk. I use it. Um, I should stop using it honestly because it's not that good. But honestly, as long as you get that, as long as you get a first hook, you unhook someone before your first hook, then you get to play recklessly as much as you want. Do whatever you want because you know that first hook doesn't matter. But yeah. Next is Slithery Snake Step, which is Jack perk from Daybreak. You move faster while crouching. Bottom's here. Pretty useless. Unless you're running with Dagger, because it allows you to move faster with Dagger while parrying. But that's the most niche use ever. Don't run this perk. It's not that good. Next is Auditory Warning or Heads Up. Top tier perk. Top tier perk. Every 60 seconds, if the killer becomes near you, gain speed boost for 3 seconds. That's literally it. So it makes a lot of abilities, a lot of killers nullified, especially with stealth and stuff. Especially with stealth. And it works while Jason is cloaked, which people usually fall for because when you're playing as Jason and you see someone start speeding up and running away, people don't notice that. So they uncloak immediately and boom, you have mad distance already because of heads up. And it works in chase as well. As if you chase more than 60 seconds, you get it again. So it's very good. Very good chase perk. Very good starting chase perk. Very good overall perk. Just don't run it with any other winded perks like this. Don't run it with this because you won't get this perk's value. And just a reminder, Time to Grow Up doesn't link with winded perks. It's always. So don't worry about that. Next is killer perks. Now I have almost all the killer perks in the game, so I can look at this properly. First is Agitation or Excitement. It's a high tier perk. You pick up someone, you move faster. That's it. You move faster. Very good. Very good because if people want to, move around you while you're picking up someone, you could run them down and hit them. You move very fast. You move very, very fast. Very fast. And then the last part where it says it increases your aura radius for 12 stud, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Not at all. Next is Brutal Strength. Now, Brutal Strength is a iffy one. I'm going to put it in mid tier. Why? Because the animation is still the same. It doesn't really speed up. It's the end lag. The end lag that speeds up. When you kick, it's the same thing, but if you don't run Brutal Strength, you got to stand there for like a bot for like a second, and then you start moving. With Brutal Strength, you kick it, and then you immediately get to start moving. So it's a mid tier. They should buff it. Honestly, I feel like they should buff it. But if you don't, if you're dealing with like killers that have to deal with like pallets a lot, like Myers and Jagged, run Brutal Strength. You'll need it. But other than that, you don't need to run Brutal Strength. No difference. Off-screen scare, pretty unnoticeable. Pretty unnoticeable. It just helps you move from place to place. It helps with bigger maps, but not that good, I would say. I'm gonna put it low tier. Doesn't help that often. People say that its niche ability is when you're playing Knight, you can hit someone from far with your aura read. They get hit with aura read, and since you're not in chase yet, you get to speed up and go a little bit faster. But at the end of the day, it's still kind of pretty much unnoticeable. You're better off running something else. It's a low tier perk. That's its niche use. It's not really helpful. Next is Predator. Predator is basically if you suck at tracking. Pretty mid. It's good if you just suck at tracking. Other than that, it's still sometimes helpful to know where they go. Especially when it comes to gate. If you are in chase and they somehow gate away, then you know where they are because you have aura read. You have to worry about that. But other than that, it's just if you get lost as killer. Next is this Eternal Torment, which is a Myers perk that allows you to whenever you get stunned, you get to one-shot people. And it lasts for 20 seconds. So if you are is best with Jason, I'd say, because when you're in rage mode, people are gonna try to balance on you a lot, but you're still in rage. So if what you want to do is if you're using Eternal Torment with Jason, disrespect the palette. Literally just pop instead of respecting the palette and activating, just run into the palette, activate it because you'll get stunned. You'll still get the activation, but then they're literally one shot now, and you're enraged. So, honestly, not bad of a perk. I haven't used it yet, but it's not bad. Very good. Pump stop. Very good pub stomper perk. Not bad. Next is play with your food, which is basically the same with play with your food and Dead by Daylight. So at most it becomes a 9% speed boost when you're playing with a survivor. Yeah, so I'd say it's I haven't that's a problem. I haven't really used it, but I'm gonna say it's a high tier perk. But actually no, it's a mid tier perk. Reason why is because if you let them escape, yeah, you get speed boosts and stuff. But gens are getting done. You risk gens getting done. That's the problem. Gens are really fast. Gens are very fast in this game. Very fast in this game. So don't rely on just if any case, it's better if there's like a group of people and then you want to just chase one person, but then again, you gain one stack. So it's like, eh. It's uses are niche. The perk is not bad, I'd say, but at the end of the day, you risk gens getting popped. Next is um next is hard swing, which is it basically puts them into winded state whenever you get hit for 20 seconds. It helps a lot because it stops them from using um what's it called? If you're in long chase and they get hit, it stops them from using auditory warning, maybe? No. It doesn't stop. It stops them from using this perk basically. It's basically anti this perk. Anti this perk. Anti big drop. Connor's bottoms here. You're better off running something else. This is a waste of a perk slot, I'm gonna be completely honest. Next is combo streak. I use combo streak. It's very unnoticeable. Bottoms here. Don't run it. Don't run a combo streak. They need to buff it. I thought it was gonna be rapid brutality. It is not rapid brutality at all. Don't run it. Especially when people have time to grow up. I feel like this should get buffed, honestly. It should get buffed. Next is Crackdown. Only gen patrol, sort of. The only gen control perk in the game. It's a high tier perk. Because the only problem is that gens still just get done extremely fast. Gens will always get done very fast. Don't underestimate that. So having this perk is yes, very good, but it's as its limits. It has its limits. But other than that, and the best part, honestly, the best part about it is that it has no cooldown. There's no cooldown. So if honestly, yeah, it's a very good perk. I don't want to put it in top tier because gens get done extremely fast. Though doesn't matter. But if you notice some gen getting abused, just keep on kicking, keep on kicking, keep on kicking. That gen will get destroyed. Next is Terror Spread. It's another anti-Windus. You don't need it. Bottom tier. It's not needed. Every time they get a gen done, they suffer winded. It's not really that good, honestly. It's not really that good. Next is Sloppy Mess. Sloppy Mess is a high tier perk because actually it might be top tier perk. You decrease their healing speed by 20% and it increases tracking. It increases your tracking better. It's not as good as trail perk, but the bleeding is a lot more. And it's basically you swing, they suffer heal debuff, and your tracking is way better. So honestly, very good. Very good, especially with Legion. This is your deep wound for Legion. This is your deep wound. For people asking where's deep wound, this is your deep wound for Legion. But with problem with Legion is that they don't heal. They don't need to heal. So you're better off running with something else. Very good perk though. Very good perk. Next is this. What the hell perk is this? Is this a Jason perk? Oh no no no! This is a. Oh wait, hold on. This is a freaking Jeff the Killer perk. Resentment Clinger. Basically, getting stunned, you increase your lunge speed, and your lunge speed increase is crazy. High tier perk. As long as you're always getting stunned, your lunges get. Your lunges are far, far as hell. Very good. And there's no cooldown. No cooldown. And you have a max of 3 tokens. So it's like play with your food, but so much better. It's so much better than play with your food. Run this instead of play with your food. You won't regret it. Next is echolocation. Very good with crackdown. High tier. Very good with crackdown. Honestly, mid tier actually. Because it helps if killers or if survivors are staying near gens a lot, then this perk is very good because it know you know where they are. You know where they are. Anti stealth perk. Anti stealth perk. It's high tier, high to mid tier. I'm fine with putting it mid tier because usually people just run away. But other than that, it's not that bad. It's a mid to high tier perk. I'm very indecisive on where I want to put it, but it's a good perk. Next is heightened enhanced senses. It's not bad. It's a mid tier perk. It's an aura perk. Whenever someone drops a pallet or does a vault, a rush vault, you see them for 5 seconds. Pretty much it. Good for tracking and chase, I guess. Um, Good to see if anyone drops pallets, free drops pallets and stuff like that. So yeah, not bad. Next in line. Next in line is a mid tier perk again because you have to you're too busy unless you're slugging. You're too busy um picking up people and hooking them. And as long as they didn't move from the spot that you see when this perk was activated, then you know where they are. You just go to the next one. But if they move and you're going to somewhere where they think that you think they are, but they moved, then that's not really much you can do about it. So next is Corrupted Path, which is a trail perk. It is just a mid tier. It's a trail perk. Helps with tracking. Helps with tracking. If you're bad at tracking, run this perk. Next is Abyssal Covenant. Abyssal Covenant is it's a bit of a mixed bag, which I'm putting in mid tier. It's a mixed bag because there's a chance where it will not happen. Usually it does happen, but there's also an off chance where it will not activate at all. But all this perk does is that whenever a generator reaches 50%, it will blow up. And it's good for just some, if it might be better if you're running a more gen control setup, which is like crackdown, echolocation, and this perk of Abyssal Covenant. But at the same time, you could deal without it. But if you really want to know if people are like working on gens, then you might as well run it. But just know that it only can happen twice per game. That is a downside. And for the final perk, Shadow Trace. I'm putting high tier. This is a really good perk. Really good perk because of you don't have to use any like abilities early game. You could just run up to someone for your first time, smack, because you take around like 30 seconds to find your first person. So it's only 60 seconds, which sucks. You always want to max out. You only use this perk when it's maxed out. Only use it when it's maxed out. And yeah, you just have complete undetectability for the first 60 seconds. Always make sure that you keep that in mind because once that timer on top hits 1400, that is going to be it. So this is going to be it for the perk side of this two-part series for the tier list. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Next tier list will come out once the next killer comes. Please do not ask for another tier list because probably knowing how this is going to be, none of these perks are going to change much unless they get buffed or something like that, or nerfed, whatever the case may be. But just know that If there's no big changes, I will not make another tier list.